Hello everyone, Chemistry Tute welcomes you back again. Though after a long gap, but then we are back with some innovative method to learn the important points when we are preparing for the board exam. And now here I just like to share the screen where I have the footnotes for the students, which will be really helpful. So let's see. Just let me share the screen and then we go with it. Now these footnotes are on the manufacture process. Now, these manufacture process are every year coming in the board exam. Haber'S process, Oswald process, contact process. Either of them, every year, if you pick up the board paper, you will find either in a tabular form where they are asking the what is the input, what is the catalyst, what is the catalyzed reaction, temperature, pressure, if any principle is involved, and what is the output. So, according to the questionnaire which comes in the exam. Here it goes. Now you can see on the screen your first manufacture process is of ammonia, which is known as Haber's process. Now here I would like to tell you all that you all should also remember the name of the process because that is also asked. Now in this you can see your nitrogen reacts with hydrogen. It forms ammonia and you can see this triangle sign. Now this triangle sign is the symbol of heat. Plus heat means that this is an exothermic reaction where the heat is being given out to the surroundings. It is a reversible reaction, you can see with the double arrow. Now, you all must be very familiar for learning the mobile numbers of your friends and relatives. Now, balancing is something very important. Some children balance at once, some take time. So now let's learn the mobile numbers of these reactions. So the mobile number of Haber's process is 132. Please don't dial it. It's just for the remembrance sake. Now once I say 132, it means 1 mole of nitrogen, 3 moles of hydrogen and 2 moles of ammonia. The temperature is 450 to 500 degrees centigrade, pressure 200 to 900 atmosphere. Catalyst. Now, catalyst is a substance which alters the rate of reaction. Here we are using a positive catalyst, which is increasing the rate of reaction. So it is finely divided iron. With this, we use a promoter, molybdenum. Now, molybdenum is something, a chemical species which increases the efficiency of a catalyst. The principle applied in this process is your Lee-Chatelier principle because it is a reversible reaction. So we need to have a rate of forward reaction dominating the rate of backward reaction. Because when the rate of forward reaction will dominate, the yield of ammonia will increase. It's an industrial process. And the rate of backward reaction will be minimized. So the lesser ammonia will change back into nitrogen and hydrogen. I hope this Haber's process is clear to everyone. Now next is your nitric acid manufacture process. Oswald process. Now in this process takes place in 3 chambers. Catalytic chamber, where your ammonia is undergoing oxidation in presence of a catalyst, and the catalyst being used here is platinum. It forms nitric oxide, water. Again, it is an exothermic reaction. The mobile number for this particular reaction for the catalytic chamber is 4546. When I say 4546, that means 4 moles of ammonia, 5 moles of oxygen, 4 moles of nitric oxide, and 6 moles of water. So learn this way if you are finding it difficult to balance the equation. Then the temperature condition is 700 to 800 degrees centigrade. Your next step is oxidation chamber, where your nitric oxide, further in presence of oxygen, forms nitrogen dioxide. The temperature condition is 50 degrees centigrade. Then the last reabsorption tower, where your nitrogen dioxide gets absorbed in water with the help of your oxygen, forming nitric acid, which is the required product. Here, in absorption tower, the mobile number is 424, and in oxidation chamber, it is 212. And for catalytic, it is 4, 5, 4, 6. So learn this way. It will save your time if you are finding it difficult to balance the reactions, though the reactions are simple. But then, never mind, we have an alternative solution for every problem. Then the last is the manufacture process of sulfuric acid, which is known as contact process. Now it is sulfur plus oxygen forming sulfur dioxide, or the other way around is that iron pyrides, when they come in contact with your oxygen, they form iron oxide and sulfur dioxide. For the first reaction, if you are using sulfur plus oxygen, the mobile number is 111. And if you are using iron pyrides, then the mobile number becomes 41128. Contact are where your sulfur dioxide is heated in the presence of air. It forms sulfur trioxide. The reaction is exothermic. You can see plus heat. And as well as the reaction is reversible in nature. The temperature condition is 450 to 500 degrees centigrade. And the catalyst which we are using here is vanadium pentaoxide. Now here comes the reasoning part, that your sulfur trioxide can easily dissolve in water and form H2SO4. But we are using an alternative method. Reason being that if you will absorb directly sulfur trioxide in water, it will form H2SO4, but then the reaction will be highly exothermic in nature and abundance heat will be evolved, which will cause or it can become a reason of a fatal accident. So to avoid this fatal accident and the violent reaction, sulfur trioxide is absorbed in H2SO4, which is taken in the purest form, and it forms oleum, H2S2O7. This oleum is chemically also known as pyrosulfuric acid. Now here the number is 111 again. Then in the dilution tank, we dilute oleum in water. Here the reaction is normalized and we get our sulfuric acid. We all know that sulfuric acid is the strongest acid among the all which are existing. So we have to take care, and that is why your sulfur trioxide is not directly absorbed in water. It is absorbed in pure sulfuric acid forming oleum, and oleum on dilution gives sulfuric acid. So these were the three main processes. Either of the one will come in exam, either Haber'S process or Ostwald process or contact process. I hope Chemistry Tute was helpful by sharing this footnotes with you all. And you can always contact or message me for the online tutoring. As I have always said that my online tutoring is always there for the chemistry students, be it any board and be it any class. Thank you.